guys, welcome to Wisdom Academy YouTube channel. Today we are going to see about relations and functions. So first thing what we are going to see is domain. So we need to know what is domain. For that I am taking an example. Let's take set A and this is set B. And set A is related to set B. I am having A, B, C here and 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And A is associated with 1 and B is associated with 2 and C is associated with 3. Now this relation will be written like this, right? A comma 1, B comma 2 and C comma 3, right? And here what are the things which is written in the first in the ordered pair is known as domain. We can write domain as A comma B comma C. Similarly, I can write a range like what are the things which domain is associated with. That is second what I wrote, that is known as range. 1 comma 2 comma 3. And in codomain is the thing, what are the things which is there in the set B. Not only range, other elements which is not associated with any element is also known as codomain. That is 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. So this is about domain, range and codomain. So next what we are going to see is relations. So what is the meaning of relation is as same it is as in English language. If I am having a element A and B and there are some unique features which connects these 2 points is known as relation. I can say A and B are both belongs to your capital alphabets. I can say like this. Similarly, if I am having a number 2 and 4, okay, we can relate these two as even numbers, right? Like this, any two objects can be linked between a unique characteristics is known as relation. Types of relation. First relation what we are going to see is empty relation. From the name empty, there is no going to be relation. That is, I can't able to form any relation through the set what is given to me. That is, if I am taking a set A, okay. In this set A, consider that it's a classroom was full of girls. There is 20 girls we have, okay. G20, G stands for girls, and I want to form a pair, okay, where brother and sister is going to be there, okay. So it means that for brother I need at least one male in this group. No male is there, so I can't form brother. So if I whatever combination, if I do the possible things, I can't able to get a brother or sister in a classroom where only girls is there. That is, I can't form any relation. That is, relation will be null and it cannot be having any possible of relation. So that is known as empty relation. So second is universal relation. We can take the same classroom and I want to form a pair of two girls. Okay, let it be any pair. If I am taking whatever number I am selecting, G1, G2 or G3, G20 or G20, G2, G3, whatever I am selecting, I will get all as a relation, right? So all the things will be a relation. One thing you already know that if I am having a set, let it be 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, and if I am forming A cross B, that is a Cartesian product of these two, and that will be my, that is A cross A here, because I am going to make a set within the set. So A Cartesian product of A will give me all the relations, right? All the possible relations it will give. Here in universal set, all the relation is possible, right? And in empty set, no relation will be there as according to the statement what I have said. That is, in this set of girls, I can't able to get a brother and sister. Right. Similarly, for universal set, if I take a order of two number girls itself, it will be both will be girls. And here the rule is a set relation is between brother and sister, as an example. But here for universal set, the same set, but I am going to take as a relation. Relation is set of two girls. That is, I want to select what are all the possible sets ordered pair I will take. In that ordered pair, both should be girls. So since all the members are girls, I will get a universal relation. So next important relation what we are going to see is equivalence relation. If I want to say any relation is equivalence, it has to pass these three conditions: reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Reflexive, it means that if I am saying a relation, so relation to itself will be the set of relation. That's if I am having a set 1, 2 and 3. Okay. And if I am writing a relation 1, 1, that should be in the relation. So if I am saying a relation and 1 comma 1 should be in the relation, then I will say it as an reflexive. If you see the examples, you will get more understanding. It will be in next slide. I will go for that. Next is symmetric. Symmetric means if I am taking a relation, okay, it has to be both should be even. Okay, so 2 comma 4 is an even, right? Both 2 and 4 are even. And here 4 comma 2 if I write, this is also both are even, right? That is, if I am making x1, y1, x and y, and here y and x, and both should form a relation. If that forms, then I will say it as an symmetric. And transitive. We can say this, it's an example itself, that is 2 comma 6 is an even relation, and 2 comma 4 is an even relation. Then 6 comma 4 should be an even relation. Okay, that is the relation is kind of, I am taking an ordered pair where both the elements should be even, so I will take it as a relation R1. And I am taking another relation which has the same element, one of the element is here 2 and the other element is there 4. Then automatically this 6 and this 4 has to form the relation 3, which is also even. Okay, if I go for some practical example, you will understand more clear, so that I will show you now. So I am taking in a library, in a books in a library, I am taking as an example, in a books in a library, and set as relation is given by, it should have same number of pages. That is, if I am having a 2 books having the same number of pages, then I will say it as a relation. And they asked whether it's an equivalence relation or not. For equivalence relation, I will go for 3 important for properties to be proved. That is, first one is reflexive. So reflexive, as according to our statement, reflexive, if I take a same book, for the same book I will have same number of pages, right? So it will be in relation, it will be the element of relation, right? If I am taking a page book something named X, and it has a page number totally 50 pages, and I have another book of same copy I am taking, and that is also have 50 pages, and it has both in the same number of pages, so I will consider this as a relation, right? I will consider this as a relation. Okay, second thing is symmetric. If I am taking 2 books, X and Y, and these 2 books having 50 pages, right? 50 pages I am having, 50 pages. Now I am changing to Y and X, Y comma X, and here also I will have 50 pages, right? There will be no changes in this, there will be no change. So it passed the symmetric test also, that is X comma Y is also a relation and Y comma X is also a relation, so definitely it is a symmetric. And next thing what I am going to see is, that is my transitive. What my transitive says is, if I am having a X and Y of 50 pages, and I am having Y and Z, and this is also must be 50 pages, right? Because already we know that Y is having 50 pages and Z is also a relation, so Z should also have 50 pages. And obviously from this above 2 equation, we want to say that my X and Z will also have 50 pages, right? Definitely it will have the 50 pages, so it is transitive also. So I will repeat once again. So these 3 important properties has to be proved. The first property is, if I am taking a same books together as a relation, then the 2 books should have same pages. Definitely if the same book has to be taken as a relation, they both have the same number of pages. And second one is symmetric, that is X and Y is having the same number of pages, then obviously Y and X also will have the same number of pages, so it passed the symmetric test also. So reflexive test it passed and symmetric test it passed. And third test is transitive test. To take the transitive test, what I will do, X comma Y is having 50 pages, then Y comma Z is also having 50 pages. It is obvious that X and Z will form 50 pages. So therefore it is passed in all 3 conditions, so we will call this relation as equivalence relation. So one of the important things in the relation you should note. Okay, thank you guys.